Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Solo Leveling episode 5 of season 2.
Yeah, so another Solo Leveling episode.
Yep.
This is episode 5. There's only like 7 more to go until we're done with the season. Actually 8, because there's 13 of this second season. But yeah, currently Jinwoo was about to enter a dungeon.
Yeah.
And Mischa had just noticed that. So they're gonna have their first interaction, I think. I don't recall them ever having seen each other or talking to each other.
Other than noticing the other's energy.
Yeah. Or surprisingly, Mischa was really impressed by Jinwoo's power. But the surprising bit is that she thought it's Gogun Hee.
Yeah.
So that was pretty impressive. So do we assume that Jinwoo is at Gogun Hee's level? Or even higher than that, probably? I don't know if she was talking about the current Gogun Hee or the one before that. I guess it's the one that is the current one, because obviously she's probably not had the opportunity to be in contact with Gogun Hee for the past years or so. Probably just recently. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
You can also follow us on Instagram.
Yes. Liar. You think she's gonna buy that?
噂通りただものじゃない。話しかけられるまで気づけなかった。
見間違い。さっきまで武器を持ってなかった。
No.
She felt it.
臭くない。
何なんですか？
あなた。
No, that's huge. Remember, she's got a keen sense of smell.
Yep.
ランクが低いからかしら。臭くなかった。むしろ。
チャーハンターは他のハンターの匂いが苦手らしいですよ。ハンターの匂いですか？得意体質だそうで。いつもハンカチで鼻を覆っているでしょ？
Yeah, I was wondering why that is.
俺にはハンター特有の匂いが。確かレッドゲートでもあいつが似たようなことを言っていた。
Yeah.
俺がプレイヤーだからなのか。
I'm the player.
プレイヤーって結局のところ何なんだ？
That's what we want to find out as well.
明日どこに行けばいいですか？
ということは来てくれるんですね。じゃあ明日のヒットは倍出すように言っておきますよ。
いや、
Double sounds nice.
チームで働いているソンジヌって人のことを調べていただけませんか？
ソンハンターの
ご存知ダンジョンでの行動、チェ代表の調査指示、教会の対応、間違いなく何かある。いい匂いがしたのはこの人が初めて。
What do we make of that? Does that just mean that she fancies him? Or is that more to do... probably not, to be honest.
I think it's both.
No, because he made that connection with the Ice Slayer as well. So it's to do with the game. And her sense.
この感じ、しばらく忘れていた。
That was sweet. Remembering his, I don't know, most important dungeon. The first we saw with Johi and the others.
Yeah.
This guy.
やっぱ孫さんいると早いな。
Yeah.
おかげで午後の永久ダンジョンまで
What a neck.
攻撃隊と同行する分、相応の危険手当も出します。
No one wants to take that.
誰もいませんか？
We know who's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Actually, look at his body now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all disappointed.
この人、昨日初めて来たんで何も知らないんです。ランクは E 級です。ですから他の人に
He's gonna get reassessed tomorrow. It's fine.
Okay.
昨日よりでかいですね。ですが魔力の量は昨日より少ないそうです。
Ah, it's a big ass gate.
A 級が6人。
Oh.
B 級が3人 S 級こそいないものの他のギルドなら絶対2軍なんかに配置されない人たちだ。
Yeah,
では潜りましょう。
we've seen these guys before.
このレイドを成功させれば正式に隊を任される。代表や副代表ほどじゃなくても俺は A 級ハンターだ。できないはずはない。
Oh yeah, love the confidence.
何の指示もなく戦闘態勢に。来るぞ。
Who's that one? Oh, wolves again? Ah, jackals. Good. This motherfucking show is trying to get me in trouble.
ダンジョンジャッカルは C 級モンスターだからとっくに殲滅しててもおかしくないはずなのに。
Yo, what is Jinwoo carrying? Oh, that's enormous.
道理で嫌な予感がしたんだ。
Yo.
Well, they
I-
got lucky that Jinwoo decided to enter. We're gonna see the Shadow Army again?
凄まじい威力だ。
Yo, those guys mean business. We have to take this seriously. The tank isn't doing much.
そう簡単にやられない。
Yeah, protect the magicians.
今のが効かないだと。なんて魔法耐性だ。
They can't get taunted. They have magic resistance as well.
力が強すぎる。動きを封じるのも数秒が限界よ。
今増援を出す。目覚めし
What?
敵の首をはねよ。
Wait, that's a crazy cool ability. What the? What?
こっちお願い。待ってて。
She's busy?
敵の数が多い。包囲されたらまずいことになる。3人ずつ班を作れ。
Come on, Jinwoo. Stop hiding. Did we just lose that guy? Yeah.
動かないで。すぐに直すから。
Damn. Yeah, somebody better protect her. That one looks like Toji. Yeah.
What?
Well, funny enough, he's like the only
This
strong
season-
here.
ハイオークたちの動きが急に。あまり部外者の俺が出しゃばりたくないが、見過ごすわけに。
They can't see
Oh,
him because of that ability.
the stealth.
Yeah.
バレない程度に弱らせてやる。
What?
余計なことはすんな。
He really is gonna act as if he isn't doing anything. Good one, son. He's gonna be like, what happened, guys? Am I good to go?
ひょっとしてジーナがやったのか。
Hmm.
できるわけないじゃない。私が使えるのは攻撃魔法とちょっとした面倒。
Is the captain gonna figure it out?
そうだな。運が良かったと思う。
Chalk it up to good luck.
うちの攻撃隊をバカにしてるわね。
Oh,
マジックキャスターがいるのに隠密なんか使って隠れたきり。
she noticed.
Yep.
そりゃ諦めたくはないだろう。クリアさせたいに決まっている。だけど、賢明な隊長なら。では、ひとまず撤収し。
Okay. He's reasonable.
俺もそこまでバカじゃない。お
good. What?
ここまでの上位魔術を使える存在がダンジョンの中にいる。引き返してよかった。やっぱりここは私たちでは攻略不可能だわ。
What?
ダンジョンボスか。
急ぐわ。手伝って。分かった。
He's like
He's
the
got-
only one who's not weighed. What? It's way too.
What?
呪い罠か
Yeah, you were right.
魔法どうした何して
Oh, there's more of them. He's gonna have to bring the army. Somebody translate.
They're
The what? My boy's tweaking.
世の名はカルガルガン。お前たち人間どもに会いたい。
What?
世に勝る存在がいると思うのか。選ぶがいい。兵士に殺されるか。あるいは世に会いに来るか。
会いに行こうソンハンター。はい。僕らはボスが出てきたらすぐさま攻撃を開始します。結果はどうあれ奴は気を取られて結界を維持できなくなるでしょう。
Just escape.
僕らの目的はダンジョンから生きて帰ることではなくゲートを閉じることです。
私からもお願いがあります。短いですが遺言です。私のどうか生きてここを出てください。
この絶望的な状況、二重ダンジョンは俺たちみたいだ。あの時はみんな。だが、この人たちは
oh,
So
the
it's the other way
difference.
around.
あの人がいない。採掘の仕事はやめたのかしら。
Looking to smell him again.
じゃあゲートの中にいるってことですか？
Let's see him. Wow,
Damn.
what a place.
What's that dungeon?
Show him.
人間どもよ。
Human
Oh.
worms. Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah, next episode is gonna be crazy. Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad about our boy Son, the leader of the strike team,
Yeah.
of their strike team. This man was just so unlucky to having to be in charge of that dungeon. Like, that's his first dungeon in charge of that strike force team.
Yeah.
That's so unlucky. This poor soul, man. He did not deserve to get a full-blown orc army or whatever that tribe is. I don't even know what it is, but
But it looks sick.
yeah, it did look sick. It looked almost like another world, this dungeon. I mean, just
Yeah.
incredible. So I found it very interesting that a lot of the hunters were just ready to die.
Yeah.
They just had no problem meeting their fate, which was obviously to sacrifice themselves in order for the world to not have to go through the same thing. So obviously to close the gate and to make sure the gate is closed, which was obviously very different from what Jinwoo had to go through the second episode, the
Yeah.
first dungeon we saw him enter. But that's just the difference of the ranks. Obviously, the stronger people are gonna understand their duty, whereas the weak people or the weak hunters are not gonna be understanding of that. Obviously, and it's just part of the job. But yeah, really unlucky for this strike force team. Really unlucky. So this next episode we're gonna see Jinwoo fight this orc. He's probably our only win condition. Yeah, and on Miss Cha, it was sort of interesting that whole storyline about her smelling Jinwoo,
Yeah.
finding him like.
Finding that he smells good.
Yeah, I still don't know what to make of it. Obviously, it could be just that she kind of fancies him, but it's not only
No,
that,
no.
obviously.
It could be that as well too, but
Well,
uh,
it's gonna be a consequence of that. She is gonna fancy him because
Yeah.
of it, but obviously, I wonder why it works like that. Obviously, Jinwoo mentioned something about the game, him being a player, maybe
yeah.
that, having a connection.
and the Ice Slayers also didn't see him as a human.
Yeah, yeah.
And now she's saying that he doesn't smell like a typical hunter.
Yeah. There is a thing going on there with the game. To me, it seems like the show is trying to tell us that Jinwoo is obviously not a human.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because back in this second episode of season 1, when he died, obviously we saw him brought back alive in the hospital. But he was obviously brought back completely intact, with all his limbs having grown back together.
Yeah.
And they made a big deal out of him not having been healed
Yeah.
or reawakened or anything like that. So I feel like he may have been resurrected as something that's not a human. I don't know if it could be similar to what he's doing with the shadows, but obviously not, because he's not a shadow. But it's definitely got to do a lot with what we're thinking at the moment of him having this being brought back to life to become this king or this god of
with an actual purpose. And it all makes sense because back in that episode 2, when he died, the dungeon there wanted the god there in the dungeon wanted a sacrifice.
Well, that whole thing with the sacrifice wasn't actually a part of it, I think. It was just the game. So obviously the god wanted a sacrifice, so it wanted to see who's gonna stay behind and who's gonna be a coward and leave behind. So there was the flames going around the person and on and on and on. I don't think there's a connection with the sacrifice like that. But it's definitely got to do with the god, for sure, with that double dungeon. Look, I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see, but that's where we are at the moment. That's what I think. Thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there.
See ya!